Alright, next time it's actually time to level up Liam. 18 points available, which is just enough to max out all 3 of these skills that are about to be maxed out. Neat. Because he does have his loyalty mission done. So, after taking down an enemy, Liam gains a temporary damage bonus that stacks up to a max limit. Additionally, Liam's maximum health and shields increase. 5% damage bonus for 10 seconds. 25% shields and health. Interesting. It's only 10 seconds long, though, and how often does Liam specifically score kills, I wonder? Because I feel like I'm doing most of the killing with all the power combos I'm doing. When Liam takes down an enemy, he recovers health and shields. 5% health, 10% shields. That's also rather underwhelming. Wow, these both kind of suck. Alright, well this one's more exciting, so I'm just going to pick that one. Military training. 25% damage for power and... sorry, so yeah, power damage and power force. Or weapon damage and weapon force. For you, you're more of a soldier character, kind of, but you have cool powers. He does have pretty good powers. I'm gonna go for his powers, especially with Overload. That's a great thing to have around. I want Overload to be as powerful as possible, since I've already set it up to chain, I think. Yeah. Overload chains to an additional target and deals more damage, 15%, or Overload is now a combo detonator and targets are stunned for an additional second. So 15% to all damage is true in both cases, it looks like. But makes it a combo detonator, which means that all sorts of things can go off, which is cool, especially with me throwing singularities around. Whereas this one makes change to another target, but only if there's another one within range. And it has to be charged, which I don't even know if he charges it. I can't control him to tell if he's doing that or not. Iffy. I feel like being a combo detonator has good synergy with all the singularities I like to throw around. We're getting close to maxing out these characters, aren't we? He's only got 5 dots left. Is Jal similar? Yeah. In Jal's case, he's down to the final peg of every single skill. So they probably... I don't know, they might max out around level 50? I'm not sure. I can obviously level for a long time, because there's just trees and trees and trees of skills, because this is the most complicated and extensive level up screen that any Mass Effect game has given their main character. Too bad the passive stuff usually doesn't carry over very well. The combat tree is proving to be pretty neat for passives, because it seems to be nice agnostic stuff. The tech tree kind of looked like stuff that I would only use if I was using other tech skills. Because it's like, hey, your tech powers get stronger and last longer. I'm like, no! That's not what I want. I want it to be like, we made your shields better, or something like that. Because then it has cross use.
Is like a festering wound that no medicine can heal.
Should I send you back to the Tempest?
Is that an option?
Although, yeah, if you hit max level, then you can just go ahead and just switch entire character types whenever you feel like by swapping out your 3 skills, which would be kind of nice. Alright, so that's the bootleggers. That's Contagion. Contagion is way out there, huh? Okay. Yeah, we're gonna have to be going through the woods, basically. Not the woods, that one valley that's kind of hidden away. Let's see if they play that same dialogue here again.
Trade you a hustle. It's a Kari, and we don't just hand them out.
I earned mine so I could share it.
I earned mine so I could keep it.
Aww. Well, the good news is they didn't play the same dialogue about this base that plays every time I use that very convenient warp point where Sam acts like that quest is still in progress. The bad news is they then acted like they made the mistake of then acting. They did one of those things again where they show they play a dialogue and then we only get to hear the last half of it because it was playing during the loading screen, I guess. And they're somehow not fixing that all these months after release. We're close to episode 90, right? So we're like, I think we're about I think we're near episode 90, so that means that we're about 3 months after release of this game. So it feels like that kind of detail should have been ironed out by now, in a patch. The part where dialogue plays during loading screens on mute, so you can't hear it. and then you miss it forever because I guess it's the primary place that they. This sounds like nitpicking, but it really isn't, because it's the primary place they develop most of these characters. Every character has one loyalty mission more or less, and then one big. They have the specific way they interact with every crew member when they're in your Nomad. Like, that's when I started liking various characters, was when I started interacting with them in the Nomad, and I'm like, oh, look, they're developing, and they're bickering and stuff like that. Like, I know their personalities now, instead of being a bunch of blank slates. That was nice. But every time you travel or load or anything, they can start a conversation during the loading screen, and then you miss that conversation forever, because it won't repeat during that playthrough, I don't think. And not only is that a problem, but it's a problem they've not fixed for 3 months. That seems like an issue for a company that prides themselves on their character development and writing.
We are near the location of the shuttle, stolen by Ruth Becker.
Your training is solid. Almost Turian. Reminds me of a scarred up merc I tangled with and...
What's the story? I'm very interested.
I just realized how much history I'd have to cover before you'd get how amazing it was. I'll get back to you.
I think we were about to talk about Garrus. A scarred up Turian? I wonder. They've already dropped... I mean, we already met Zaid's son. There's a few hints like that already.
That wasn't a soft landing.
I've seen worse.
So she's carrying a plague, and now she's had a horribly brutal crash.
This is Ruth Becker. Shuttle's crashed. I think I'm in stage 3 of TH314. The virus was dormant. I don't understand. Can't let anyone near me. I'm going to set the warning buoys and rig the shuttle to blow. I'm scared. I'm alone, but I can't take the risk. I'm so sorry. Who's there? No, wait, stay away from me, you can't!
Shit. Somebody found her. Took her, maybe.
Then it's possible the illness is spreading.
She, chose the worst planet. Oop. She basically chose the worst planet to land on, because it's the one that's completely covered in pirates and thieves and the type that would kidnap somebody and try to get their stuff.
Over here.
We have footprints. Looks like Angara. Big U-shaped hoof-looking prints. Are we gonna find out that the Rokar are infected? Oops.
This way. Judging from the area and the beacon, I'm guessing they're not friendly.
Rokar. They view all aliens as invaders, and me as a traitor for associating with you.
Negotiation not a possibility then, huh?
They will shoot to kill the instant they see you.
Why is Jal explaining the Rokar to me like I've never heard of them before? I'm not crazy, right? They just introduced us to the Rokar for the first time when we've been fighting them for like 40 hours. That's a weird one. Hey there. Bye-bye. I've probably killed hundreds of Rokar by now, and they're like, those are the Rokar. They are basically our local races, and they hate you. Boink. It'd be like as if Ash pulled out a Pokedex in episode 100 to explain what a Pikachu was. Like, just way too late. Shouldn't we be wearing masks or something? Because, like, we're, like, about to potentially expose ourselves to a horrible virus that has no cure, and we are the only hope for humanity, and maybe all of the Alliance races. I mean, not Alliance, Initiative races. But we haven't talked about, like, any level of, containment or biohazard management. Like, we're just gonna risk it, I guess? Seems kind of risky. Oh, they're trying to use her as a bioweapon, aren't they? Oh, look, there's a ship coming on over there. I held left alt to look, but there wasn't a very clean angle. But eventually figured out what they wanted me to look at. Anything to scan around here? There it is. Integrated tech node. Console. For various operations, it says. Oh, crap. I didn't know there was a data pad. Oh, there it is. Containment room. Everything is ready. All we need to do is capture more subjects from the Milky Way and expose them to our weapon before we return to stasis. Just keep them locked up in the next room long enough to for exposure to be confirmed, then allow them to escape. They will return to their people and spread the disease for us. Be sure to keep the weapon restrained at all times. It keeps trying to kill itself to thwart our plans. Revenge will be ours. So trying to use her as a bioweapon. All the more reason why this whole scenario needs to be stopped. Ow. Stop that. Stop that. You dead? You're all dead? Good. Hello. Fly for me. Well, that went pretty clean. My character's gotten pretty tough to take down for these guys. Just when I think I'm done with Kadara, they keep pulling me back in. Oops. Ooh. That's interesting. So I bet this door doesn't open? Oh.
Stay back, or I kill it.
No, 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 I have TH314. I'm contagious. Don't come near me.
Quiet. Human. Let me go, or this one dies.
I see an Angara, but all I hear is Ket.
Quiet! You know nothing. Your people and the Ket are all invaders. The Rokar will kill you all.
You can't let him go. I think he has a sample of the virus. Just shoot him.
You have a choice, human. Save this woman, or try to stop me.
Sam, scan him. Does he have a sample of the virus?
Affirmative. However, it is badly degraded, possibly beyond use.
Let me go. Now.
Well, this is rough. So, if I let him go, he might be able to use a weapon against all of us. But we don't know whether it'll work or not. Meanwhile, the other option is to kill her, like let her die and then kill him so that he can't get away with the virus, which is allowing someone to die, but it's also someone who's got an incurable disease that's going to kill anyone they can come in contact with, and she's literally been trying to kill herself as her own answer. Like, she's literally been trying to kill herself. Like, she's already decided to die. I don't know. That's rough. But this is a really fucked up virus situation to let it get through. Blah.
You and that sample are going nowhere.
So be it.
Here they come!
Oh my god. Whoa. There's like a weird glitchiness to what's going on here. Oh, is it because all that stuff's trying to float in? They had too many physics objects?
Damn it!
We cannot risk anyone getting a sample of the virus from the body.
Stasis pod. We'll bring her back to the Nexus and Harry can make arrangements.
Well, this is a bad situation. The perfect weapon, one we can use to destroy all the interlopers of the Milky Way, is now ours. They will dearly regret ever coming here. Axel will be proud of us all.
And the Rokar plan on using TH314 to kill off the Milky Way species here. Not a relief.
Even with Axel dead, they would go this far.
It's a mess. Alright. I mean, she was actively trying to kill herself, so it almost feels weird to deny her that. What is this line going to? Oh, I must have... Oh, I think I turned that on already from downstairs. I sort of found it preemptively. I'm not entirely happy with my decision, but I would be significantly more troubled with this idea if she was trying to survive. If she herself is resigned to death, then trying to save her when I shouldn't be able to save her regardless, but then also letting a bioweapon escape at the same time, like that gets really muddied. What do you want me to scan around here? Is it just that? Or is there something else around here? Am I missing something in this room? I don't know, they're giving me the G. Let's see, I suppose that what I did in a way is a relatively common response to that kind of situation, because what's the commonly used phrase? We don't negotiate with terrorists. That was a terrorist. But yeah, not really happy with that scenario. Which is probably for the best. Oh hey, it says extract and exit right there on the screen. That hasn't said that before, has it? I don't remember that interface element being there. But it's a bit welcome, because I couldn't figure out in the past how the hell to extract. Here we go. Now back to bootlegging. Haha! Rick-roiling adventures. Right after we watched someone die horribly. Yay! Tone.
You are in law enforcement?
Not for long. Or long enough, depending on who you ask.
So, you were bad at it.
No, I wanted to make things better for people. And there were too many obstacles.
You wanted to make things better, so you left? That sounds like you were bad at it.
That's one reading of the concept. You want to make things better, so you left. I think Joel is either jokingly or literally interpreting that as him leaving was his way of making things better.
Everything on this planet's so pointy.
It's so nice not having to die instantly when I go through that stuff now. Hello, Turin.
Fresh batch of... What'll it be?
Bottle of your hardest stuff.
This is for Superintendent Cash.
Make it 6.
Well, congrats, Kesh. Meanwhile, I'll pocket my 1,000 experience that I get from that. And with that, I think we're done with Kadara, I say. Risking being made a fool. We're probably not done with Kadara. Well, I'll just admit that much. We're currently done, for the moment, with Kadara, until 5 minutes from now, where we return to Kadara again. That's probably what's going to happen. Dear customer, to customer 427 from Bootleggers Association of Kadara, we appreciate your previous business and hope you enjoyed our unique power-packed home-brewed spirits. We are constantly improving and experimenting on new blends, so be sure to check back with us. Sincerely, Zed, founder of the BAOK.
Pythias. The distress from Prodromos is repeating.
We need a closer look.
I hear that.
How are things on Pythias exactly? This is where Eos is supposed to be, and it's where there's supposed to be currently a distress signal. This is Jawl's friend or foe mission, so I guess I'll bring him along. Yeah, I can stick with Jawl and Liam for now. In particular, Liam's mission is waiting for me to finish Jawl's, so the two may be fairly connected.
Descent is green.
Coordinating. Path is calm.
Welcome back. Kind of checking on Bradley for the first time in a while. We definitely make trips back to Prodromus with decent regularity. They have a distress signal
Sorry
that's
to keep you in
repeating
the
here.
dark, Pathfinder, but there are eyes on this planet.
We didn't see much traffic from orbit.
It's there. But hopefully you can get ahead of this before it turns into something bad. See you soon.
What do I even do?
See you soon, as I'm literally in front of his eyes.
Thanks for coming. Knew you'd be up for it.
I need answers. You said there were hostiles inbound.
We've had raids. With all our scientific gizmos, we expected pirates. But not this.
4-5, repeat. Stockpile complete. Waiting for beacon. Launch on detection. Repeat. 1, 2, 3.
What am I hearing, Bradley?
Here's my worry. Maybe the raids we've seen were just a decoy, so someone could do a slow tactical build-up in the Black Rock.
Tactical? You mean military?
No. That was an Angaran voice. He means Rokar. That's why he called us.
An attack on our first outpost? Can you imagine how the Nexus would react?
Exactly the response Axul wants.
EOS has been through enough. We'll put a stop to whatever this is.
I knew you would. I hope I'm wrong, Pathfinder. I didn't want to bring this kind of thinking to Andromeda. Head to Black Rock Tand. I'll transmit the nav point for the signal.
Nowadays, with the radiation dispersed, the EOS feels like the most livable and secure of all of the Nexus outposts. A lot of the other ones are just pretty actively hostile still. Who wants to live on Kadara? Answer, no one. No one at all. Looks like we're going all the way up to the northwest corner. That's past the Ket HQ and past what I
Black Rock Tand.
assume were like solar
It's
farms.
definitely a Rokar signal.
Understood. Eyes open.
Oh, those were moisture farms, probably, judging by what you see there. We're back!
Pathfinder.
Ooh.
This area can be mined for
Pathfinder,
resources.
this area can
You
be mined
extract
for
minerals
resources.
via your mining interface.
You can extract minerals via your mining interface. There we go. Taking a peek up again before I leave. Ooh. Answer yes. Goes down again, more over there. Way up. There we go. Too bad we can't just strip mine the entire area, since apparently there's more resources based on which spot you're in.
Bradley was right. Rokar on site.
Watch for reserves after the first assault.
Noted.
How many more of you need to die before you learn that's a bad idea to fight me? Just general curiosity. Because, like, you don't really ever win. And there's so many of you dead now.
Reload.
Just, you know, spitballing. Interesting that it's the most background fighters of the group that are the most covered in shielding. When they're technically the least likely to be stricken a lot of the time. What are these chargers? Are they Rokar? It's a creeper, not a charger. Is that theirs? It looks like it looks like remnant technology. Oh yeah, that is Remnant, because it's fighting the sharpshooter. Wow, we chose a prime time to interfere with them, didn't we? How you doing? You doing alright? Oh, don't bother getting up, it's fine. Oops, that's awkward. Holy crap, how fast is my recharge time now that with the new setup? That's considerable. I can just use these powers whenever I want, really. Wow. There's a lot of you guys, by the way. Boom. Oh, I missed. Whoops. That's a fine. I'm just gonna wait a second for this to come back. There we go. There are still more, huh? Double kill, I guess. That looks awful interesting. The boundary of a bubble. What is that bubble? Oh, that's my mining bubble. Right. I was briefly worried that it was a radiation boundary. There he goes. Don't worry, I'm coming to pay you a visit. Whoops.
Y'all, are we clear?
We're clear. And we still have Bradley's signal.
Right. Let's see what they were protecting.
This worries me. Roka are not pirates.
Pretend calm, nerd jointing. Could it be this thing? No.
This signal can call dropships to a precise location.
That's the Roka strategy. The scout would have placed the beacon in the center of Prodromos.
Telling Axul exactly where to strike.
Shit. Glad you put an end to that.
I'm glad you guys could apparently hear Liam, because I definitely couldn't.
This job is half done. We need to ensure they don't come back.
Not sure what you're asking, Pathfinder. We can't risk our first outpost.
Promise and resilience.
What are you planning?
We use their beacon. They want a target? Let's give them one. On our terms.
Site 2 is still powered. You could broadcast from the old comm array.
Bait and switch at Site 2. Let's go.
We can use resilience as a distraction and to trick them into attacking that spot that has no fatalities. Oh. Hello, bombs. Huh. They're still attacking. Rokar beacon interface. Entry deployment complete. Establish Blackrock scout camp complete. Distracting raids ongoing. So he was completely right about that part. Shuttles inbound. Axel commanding. Holding in the system. Place the beacon to guide attack incomplete. Bradley changing patrols. Beacon placement incomplete. Pathfinder is present, awaiting instruction. So I'm trying to remember something. Has Axel died? Has Axel died? I remember, didn't we encounter Axel face to face on Aya or something? I don't remember him dying. But when we got to the biological weapon mission, they're like, even with Axel dead, they would go so far. I'm like, did I miss Axel dying? Or is this the sequence break spoiling that Axel died? Or have I lost track of Axel dying somehow because of the number of quests going on at once in this game? Because I do forget things sometimes, but I feel like I feel kind of confident Axel's alive right now? Huh. It's one of those things where I'm afraid to research it and look it up, because I might just find out a future event about Axel, which would be spoiling future events. So it's hard to confirm it's already happened already if I'm not sure. But like, Jal just straight up said, even with Axel dead. And I'm like, what? But everyone else is still saying they're taking orders from Axel, but you're saying Axel's dead. Did you just accidentally spoil that later Axel's gonna die? Because on a regular basis, this game sequence breaks information and tells you, like how we spoiled that Jal existed before we ever met in a single Angara. So it's not impossible, based on how this game has handled the past, that they might have just spoiled Axel's death by having something happen out of order.
Yes, Pathfinder. Site 2 communications array.
Well, let's not keep Axul waiting.
Yeah, we're still talking about Axul, but the last mission I did said that Axul was already dead.
The cat left their mark, but the buildings stand. That's a lesson.
Yeah, the cat did a weirdly bad idea at destroying these buildings.
For Rokar signal upload.
These buildings look entirely undamaged.
We know this place. They don't.
And they're not taking it.
Yeah, this is basically the area I had to learn how to fight. The first toughish fight we encountered.
Rokar signal upload.
Are they heading toward us?
The Rokar have altered course.
Now might be a good time to take cover.
Human, I told you you'd know soon enough. The beacon is live. You couldn't stop our scouts.
They've bought it. Hold it till they're on the ground.
White
Okay.
of their eyes. Got it.
So I'm not crazy. Axel is still alive. We said whites of their eyes. Do you know what whites of their eyes means? It doesn't mean shoot them when they're all the way over there. You dummy. Alright. Ow. Rude. Take cover real quick. It's actually a pretty open area. It's kind of dangerous for that reason. So I'm not crazy. Axel is alive. They had me second guessing myself like crazy because Jarl said that Axel was dead. So I guess Axel dies later. And that quest was meant to be played after Axel was dead. Maybe it was supposed to be contextualized as the Rokar doing a last-ditch effort to fight you off when their leader's already wiped out, as their organization kind of starts petering out. Makes sense, except for the part where I was able to do it now when Axel's alive. Hello.
Not sure what's worse. This or dying slow like promise.
Happy thoughts, Liam.
I can just chase you if you run away. My cooldowns are pretty good. Was that Liam just reminiscing on the general state of resilience as an HQ? I think it was. Not the time, necessarily. We're in the middle of a gunfight. And also you've had, like, dozens of hours or weeks or months to process the death of this encampment. Oh, there they are. Oh boy. They're just everywhere around here. Oh, there it goes. My bad. I was being reckless. I saw the giant storm of enemies and I'm like, well, this is probably gonna get me killed, but it seems really neat. Like, if I nail it, it'd be really cool, because I'd be in the middle of a swarm of enemies.
You know soon enough. The beacon.
He died protecting this outpost, and we left him.
Liam,
Make it right, Liam.
what are you talking about, Liam? The body's not even here. You're talking about that one that... By the way, whoa. These are Ket barriers. They established these Ket barriers in, like, the first level? I don't think I've ever seen them anywhere else in the game, have I? These are, like, really unfamiliar at this point. Weird. Yeah, I don't remember seeing these anywhere else. But yeah, once upon a time there was a Turian right here that was dead because he didn't make it when they evacuated this outpost. And the body's long gone because we already evacuated him. But Liam, like 60 hours later or something, is just now being all like, we left him. And we're like, I'll make it right, Liam. It's okay, we're gonna fix this. I'm like, we fixed it so long ago. There's this weird thing where this game's full of environmental dialogue and ambient dialogue, but they don't script an end point for the dialogue, so once they insert it, it stays there forever and it keeps triggering over and over again forever. Which is why on Kadara, that one outpost always leads to a conversation with Sam about, like, whether or not we can negotiate with those pirates. Like, what's the chance of negotiation? 0% or something along those lines. The same dialogue repeats every single time, despite the fact that I finished that quest like 20 hours ago. Hey, Jal. Well, I took out them a little better than last time, because I was able to hit the middle of them with the singularity this time. That was nice. There we go.
They're breaking! Keep on them!
Bad news for you. Whoopsie. Wanna poke your head up real quick? Pretty please? If I hit you one good time, there you go, now you're floating. Now you're all part of the singularity. Hooray.
This or dying slow like promise.
Happy thoughts, Liam.
And yeah, they're looping it again. So it's a two-stage thing. One, the dialogue doesn't go away after the scenario's over, because the scenario's long over. But also the dialogue doesn't know that it's not supposed to trigger during the middle of a gunfight, when we've really got more things to worry about than reminiscing on what the best way is for an outpost to die. Oh my goodness, they're in every direction right now. Just need to get out of line of sight for a second here. There we go. Singularities are pretty strong offensive and defensive moves. It's quickly become my favorite move to have access to in this game. They can just sort of create a safe zone for me for a while. That was a clutch headshot. Oh. Gotcha. Shields are up. I'm hurt bad, they say. Whoopsie. There we go. Don't need to reload for that. Oh, there's another guy here. Wow. This is a really long fight. There's so many of them. Holy crap, calm down for a second. Try to get Jaw back up before I die. I just need more people taking shots for me. Boing. There we go. Whoa, I think that was Liam's. Oh, oh god. Oh god. I learned something nasty just now. So the energy shield that the Ket leave there, but only there. What, who are you shooting at? You just shot over there? Who are you shooting at? Huh. So the energy shield apparently bounces back biotic attacks. Didn't even think that was an option, but damn. That was a nasty surprise. Target required, it says. That one, shoot that, hit that target. I'm pointing at them. Invalid target how? Alright, fine. Nope. I have to ask you to step off.
Reload!
What? I missed that? Oh. Can he even shoot me right now with the angle? What? No, I definitely shot. Okay, there it went off. I think there's an invisible wall here that you can't shoot past. I don't know. Weird. Well, that resolves it. Stop being an invalid target so I can kill you. There we go. Hello.
This site is a decoy. Rally at these coordinates.
Oh, Axel.
Where are they going?
I'll tell you. Site 1. We overcharged the power relay to draw them in.
Axul's not going to be happy about that.
Congrats. We only had to kill like 50 of them before Axel clued in on what was going on. Grade A dude.